States, targeted individuals, God's mounted patrol. I am back, and this is freaky, y'all. Today is December 21st, 2017. The time is 9:09, and I already had a leaf blower outside the window at 8:30. There's no leaves outside. What are you blowing, dude? Dude, really? At 8:30 in the morning? But haha, I've been up since 5, so it didn't bother me. Anyway, I wanted y'all to see what I'm seeing. This is crazy. As y'all know, I moved into my new place, and 4 days I've already been evicted, so I got to move by the end of the month. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this again is because I never bought drapes. I almost went and bought some, like at the resale shop, just something to put up for a couple of dollars, and the Lord said, no, hold off on that. I thought it was because maybe we're going up, which we still could be. We still could be. I'm hoping by Christmas. But no, it was because I'm being evicted. So I'm not going to need them. But anyway, I never noticed this because it's been so hazy here. This is out my window. And it was brighter just a little while ago. But of course, I couldn't get online. Or I couldn't get the camera working anyway. This is out the window. This is the first time they have not chemtrailed. The sky is somewhat blue, as you can see over on this side. I just want y'all to see what a blue sky looks like, because I forgot. It's been so gray and hazy and rainy for so long. But anyway, this thing was even huger a minute ago. It's taken over the whole window, y'all. What in the world? It's so bright inside of the room that it felt like I was outside at the beach. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know something is up with whatever that thing is out there. Is that Nebrew? Is that the second sun? Is that the, what is it? Solar shield that they didn't do today? So that's why it's coming in. What is that? Something. And I find it interesting that they decided not to spray for the first time on December 21st, the winter solstice. That I was telling you, I feel like they're going to do something. Or something's going to happen today, tonight, whatever. Anyway, I was feeling sorry for myself, I'll admit it, and saying, man, I just moved in here. What they keep doing is luring me into places and then stealing my deposit, and then I end up having to sleep outside or something and be homeless for a couple weeks because I'm only allotted a little bit of money each month. If y'all don't know, that's how I've been getting by, is through my school. I don't believe in school at all. I think it's all fake. It's all man-made. But because I know I can't find work anywhere, or I might get a job, and then within a day, they tell me that they've decided that they don't really need me. And I get along with everybody at the job. Everybody says what a good job I'm doing. But someone will come in and tell something about me and scare the people that hire me. So I've pretty much given up on finding a job. And most of the time they've already gotten to them before I even go in. But so that's how I've been getting by. And I only get a little bit and I spread it out over 3 months for each semester, right? So that's what they do. They lure me into a place like this place I was lured here. It's very obvious now that I look back at it. That's why the place stayed available for 3 weeks. And it was very cheap compared to everywhere else. It stayed available for 3 weeks. This is tips for y'all targets to watch out for if they do something like this. And I couldn't believe it was still available when I finally got to town. Well, that's because they were holding it for me. And then I tried to get the electric turned on, and it said, we don't have that apartment number. I'm like, what? So I called the landlord, or land, whatever she is. She's not a lord. Land devil. And said there's no apartment with my number on it. They have all the other apartments but mine. Oh, I forgot. We pay the electric for that apartment. You just pay me an extra blah, blah, blah a month. I said, oh, so I thought that was a blessing that I didn't have to get electric set up. No, the whole thing was set up for me to move in here. That was the whole thing. It's so obvious now that I look back at it, y'all. I had so many red flags. I told my friend that was ex-military that I told you about that a few days after I got to his house, he was had to go straight to the hospital for a blood transfusion, y'all. And he's in his 30s and he's not in bad health. It's freaky what they do. But anyway, he really did go there. I saw his arm afterward. It was horrible. He had to stay overnight in the hospital. But that's what they do. They take out people that try to help targets. But not for much longer. The Lord is doing a new thing, I feel. And that's why they were trying so hard to get us out of here. I feel that something is going to go down, possibly by Christmas, but I'm thinking by the beginning of the year for sure. But anyway, with my ramblings, another red flag was they didn't ask for my ID to sign the lease, and they wanted the rent paid in cash, which I found weird. Why can't they take a local check, right? Because well, whatever, I'm not going to get into that, but that was another red flag. So I feel that this whole thing was a setup to get me in here. Then I told y'all that I made the comment, oh, a rain shower head or whatever they call it. I was so excited. I haven't had a nice shower in a long, long time. And when I get here, it's been taken off. They'll probably say I stole it. Watch them say they're taking it. If I get my deposit back, y'all, just please pray on it because it's a lot of money to me. And it's not fair for them to keep keeping my deposit and doing this to me. They did this to me at the last place in Key West. The same exact thing. Except they didn't evict me. I left on my own because they harassed me so bad and broke into my room and stole from me and kept me up late at night banging and slamming. I find it funny that all these gang stalkers and witches can be as loud and as noisy as they want and follow us around. But if we speak about Jesus, a very quiet little, one sentence I said, we're evicted. But it shows how we're being persecuted. Now, here's the cool part. So I was feeling sorry for myself, and I'm like, man, I'm so tired. I just wanted to have a place to rest. Now I got to leave again. And then the Lord said, flip open to this. And this is what I flipped to. And I kid you not. Father is so good. Well, before I say that, I also wanted to say I found out this morning that 2 saints, Crystal, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sister. God bless you and keep you in Jesus Christ's mighty name. And Ralph, thank you, brother in Christ. Y'all actually lifted my spirits this morning. I was still pretty bummed when I got up. Not bummed, because I always wake up happy and thankful that that God has allowed me to still be here on this planet, even though it's evil. There's still things about it that give me joy, Looking at God's beauty when you can, like right now, this is the scene out my window. I'm the only one in the whole building that doesn't have a clear view out the window. This is what I get out my window. And wherever I go, I'm positioned next to one of these things or a cell tower, literally right out my window. My place when I lived in St. Petersburg. But anyway, yeah, they do that on purpose to try to ruin our joy and all that. But I was looking out the window this morning. This is before that giant monstrosity, gigantic sun or whatever it is, was blaring. And I was just saying, Lord, are there any of your people left? Where are they? Because the few friends I have actually take the last bit of money I have and steal from me. Isn't that sad? Like my so-called friend in St. Petersburg that stole he didn't purposely steal it, I don't think, but he wouldn't never bring it back. He knew I had one last bag of luggage, right? And I got a few things off my boat, but they're mildewed, but I'm having to wear them. I washed them several times and they stink pretty bad. They stank, but I'm having to wear them. Right now they're hanging up for like the 5th time trying to dry, get the mildew smell off of them. But anyway, I digress. What happened was he picked me up from the bus, my so-called friend, just so y'all know, because I didn't explain exactly. And I had my one bag of luggage with me that was left that I got from Key West. And I had it in the back of his truck. And I had to walk to go find somewhere to stay. And then I was told I could stay on my old boat for 5 days until they towed it off because they stole it from me, y'all. I won't even get into that. And then when I said, can I leave my clothes in here so I don't have to lug them? And he was like, yeah. And then when I go back to get him, he would never return my call. I go over to where his truck is. The truck's not there. And 3 weeks, I called every day. I looked every place that I knew he went, and I could never find him again. So, yeah, it's pretty sad. He answered one time, so I know that it wasn't like something happened to him. He said he was across town and was busy and couldn't get me the clothes right then and to meet me tomorrow. And when I go to meet him, he's not there. So that's what they do. So I had to leave with absolutely nothing but my dog. And I did have my broken laptop, which miraculously the Lord fixed, I guess, for now, but I'm sure they'll sabotage it again. Anyway, that's my little story, and I was feeling sorry for myself. And the Lord had me go and look at my email, and there I found 2 donations. So I wanted to say thank you so much, Sister Crystal. God bless you and keep you, Saint. It means so much to me, not even as much as the money as it is that somebody cares, because most people don't. They don't care anymore. They just steal from people and they lie and they sabotage. And then the other one is Ralph. Thank you so much, brother, and may God bless you and keep you. And I know y'all are going to be up with us. We're all going up. We're going up together. Now here's the cool part. I asked the Lord, as I was feeling sorry for myself, I'm like, man, again, Lord, again, I'm just trying to help people. I'm trying to wake people up. Why does this keep happening? And he had me flip directly to Matthew 8:20. And Jesus saith unto him, the foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath nowhere to lay his head. And I started crying. I said, wow, Lord, what makes me think that I deserve to have a place to live if Jesus didn't have a place? We should be rejoicing that we're going through this, y'all. Really. We're considered worthy to do what Jesus did and not even close to what he did. All the suffering he did. How dare I complain about this? I'm blessed in Jesus' name. So thank you, persecutors. Thank you, Satanists. Thank you, witches, for doing these things to me, because it's giving me strength. All of us that are being persecuted, God is strengthening us and giving us, purifying us so that we're activated to actually fight the fallen. Okay, and then he wanted me to go back and tell y'all this part. Hold on, gotta find where it is. And seeing the multitudes, talking about Jesus, he went up into a mountain. And when he was set, his disciples came unto him. This is Matthew 5:3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst for righteousness' sake, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That's us, saints. That's us, targeted individuals. This is our kingdom. Father's bringing it down. This world is about to be wiped out, and that's why I think this thing, let me show it to you again. This thing, this giant thing is in the window. Right when I showed you that, a black crow flew by and the witches next door started slamming their door. It doesn't bother me though. The Lord is showing me, he's with me. And all y'all that are being persecuted and that are homeless, you are blessed. The Lord loves us. The people that are the poorest on this earth are the richest in spirit. It says in the Bible, those that are last will be first, and those that are first will be last, and it's about to come. Father's had enough of this. Let me continue. Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you, y'all. We are in good company. And he wanted me to end it with this. As this giant light is coming through my window, I'm amazed they're not chemtrailing today. And it's bizarre because it's December 21st, 2017, winter solstice. And I told y'all I felt something was going to happen. Could this be the break? Like God is burning up all the evil? I don't know, but I just feel that there's something spiritually going on. Something is like shifting in the atmosphere. If anybody else is feeling this, put a comment down. Okay, Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light shine so before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Yes, he wants us to shine our light. They're trying to take our light out, saints. TIs, they're trying to wipe us out. They're trying to take our light out. And I was getting kind of grumpy and angry and not smiling as much and not laughing as much as I normally do, just because I'm just being hit from every angle. But it's actually a blessing. It's a blessing. If we weren't having these trials and tribulations, we need to be worried, because then that'd mean we were part of the world and Satan would already have us. So he would have no reason to go after us, because he would already have our soul. And I find it funny, it's called SOULstice. Could it be like the harvesting of souls? I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm not even concerned about where I'm going to live, which is strange. It's like, okay, wherever it is, God will lead me. God will guide me. He always has. But I'm thinking we don't even have to worry. Maybe he told me not to get the drapes because we're not going to be here, period. Right? I don't know, y'all. Tell me if y'all are feeling this. I'm feeling like some sort of shift in the atmosphere, and the fact that they're not chemtrailing today in the sun or whatever this is, a simulator or Nibiru or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but it's not the normal sun. Let me put it out one more time because it's just so weird. I'm hoping y'all can see this thing. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all again, Crystal, Candace, and I love you, Candace. I want to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you soon. And hold on tight, y'all, because I think we got to get. All right, I love y'all. And thank you, Ralph. Thank you. God bless y'all. And hopefully I'm really out this time, as in up. All right. And again, I'm still standing better than I ever was, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Yes, that's us. Keep your hearts like pure, like little children. Someone made a comment that they like my childlike humor. Well, that's what it says in the Bible. We're supposed to be as little children, come to God as a child, right? Okay, I love y'all. And again, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That's us, saints and TIs, 144. Yep, we're about to get. Love y'all. I'm out.